Hey Marketplace, I'm Lauren from Maple, Ontario.
Beaumont, Alberta.
Berks Falls, Ontario.
Mike from Vancouver.
Fredericton, New Brunswick.
St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador.
I've seen a lot of dumb charges in my lifetime, but this one takes the cake.
We asked for your picks for dumb charges. You answered.
It's a no-brainer.
Hey-ho! Hey-ho!
Now you're fighting back.
This paper charge has got to go!
I'm here to nominate Fido for Canada's dumbest charge ever.
Destination marketing fees.
Touchtone service at $2.80 a month.
I think that is outrageous.
Being charged for paper transaction records is Canada's dumbest charge.
Ticketmaster convenience fee is not very convenient.
Cash grab.
That, my friends, is Canada's dumbest charge ever.
We've narrowed it down to the final 5. You voted. Get ready for the dumb charge countdown. We begin our list at number 5, Ticketmaster fees.
Welcome! Hi there! Hi!
Lauren Cooper's on a mission to fight Ticketmaster's convenience fee. Because
Mackenzie's a huge fan of Katy Perry.
she has a daughter with a dream.
We're going online to Ticketmaster.ca.
Ticketmaster is the world's biggest ticket seller to big-name artists such as Katy Perry.
See if any Katy Perry tickets are available. Mackenzie, who do you love?
Katy Perry.
Lauren would love to take Mackenzie.
What's your favorite song?
Roar.
Katie's Roar is a #1 hit and a call to women held down to get back up.
I got the eye of the tiger, dancing through the fire, 'cause I am the champion, and you're gonna hear me.
What makes Lauren roar is Ticketmaster's convenience charge.
The service fee is $14.50 per ticket. That's a huge gouge. So if I took my whole family to a concert, I'd be paying that for every single ticket.
So almost $60 in convenience fees on top of the price of the tickets.
It feels like this big-time company who has very little to no competition whatsoever can gouge you.
Today, Lauren is taking her fight over Ticketmaster fees right to Katie's door. Well, actually, the doors of the Air Canada Centre. To see if the Katy Cats, her female fan base, have the eye of the tiger on convenience fees.
I'm going to a lot of Katy Perry shows, and it becomes quite expensive when they add all these extra fees onto our tickets.
It's actually quite a list. The facility fee goes to the arena. There's an order processing fee and Lauren's dumb convenience fee. A cut of those two goes to Ticketmaster. And then there's the ticket price.
I'm already paying to go see a concert. Why should I have to pay extra fees? Exactly. It's ridiculous.
Ticketmaster tells us they make money only on the fees. Most of the actual ticket price goes to artists and promoters. But get this, Katie's promoter owns Ticketmaster.
They're a monopoly. Like, they have all the tickets.
Now, several companies charge convenience fees for everything from concerts to sports events. But Ticketmaster's the biggest, by far. Ticketmaster won't talk to us on camera, but says those fees cover the costs of providing a convenient way to buy tickets. And they tell us fans can avoid paying the fee. They can purchase tickets for the box office directly or through resale sites, and often these purchases come with varying ticket prices and service levels. Katy Perry's tour is a blockbuster at the ACC. And a windfall for Ticketmaster. We figure Lauren's dumb charge generates more than $850 grand. Guess who's not inside hearing the roar?
I'm not going to see Katy Perry. It's the principal, absolutely. Yeah. I don't want to pay the extra fees. Bye, Katy Perry. Have a great show.
Next up on our countdown at number 4, airline seat selection fees.
Hey Canada, Mike Anderson from beautiful Delta, British Columbia. He doesn't have to pay extra to fly anywhere, but I do. I get to book a ticket and pay more money to choose my seat.
Mike's a dad who's plain mad about the extra fee you pay to reserve a seat when you fly.
We love vacations, don't we kids?
Yeah!
They were all excited to go to Disneyland.
When are we going?
I'm working on it.
He got a decent price on tickets from WestJet.
I want window seat. Me too.
But then his plans hit some turbulence.
Yeah, I got to pay for my seats on top of the airfare.
Mike checks with the big airlines, Air Canada and WestJet. Both charge extra to choose your seat more than a day before you fly.
I think it's a cash grab.
In Mike's case, he'll have to pay WestJet $168 for the family to sit together. Mike feels trapped. Pay up or have his kids sit next to strangers. And as a paramedic, he's worried if something goes wrong.
There's certainly been events where people need to evacuate planes quickly, and if they're sitting 4 rows back, I'm going to go against the grain, go against the flow of traffic, and make sure my children are safe.
Now, you can go online and choose a seat within 24 hours of your flight. That's free. But on the phone, the WestJet agent tells him it's a roll of the dice to wait till the last minute. Mike doesn't want to risk splitting up the family.
I don't want to worry about, for a day before the flight, where I'm going to be sitting.
Mike wants to spread the word to all the flyers out there.
If you don't pay that money, then you're kind of gambling. You might sit together or you might not.
I got stupid.
Yeah?
It's a ripoff.
Well, we're paying enough for the ticket,
Exactly.
and that should be included.
Time for us to fly to WestJet's corporate headquarters in Calgary and meet spokesperson Robert Palmer.
Canadians tell us that they think the seat selection fee is a dumb charge.
Well, a lot of people are using it. That's the thing. If you really are the type of person that wants to be organized and you don't want to leave it till 24 hours before when you can do it for free, you can pay for it. And people are doing that in spades.
You say people have a choice, but the reality is if you're booking before 24 hours, you have to pay to get your seat.
That's
Correct?
true.
So that's not a choice.
Well, it is a choice in the sense that you don't have to pay. The reality is if you would prefer to wait until the 24-hour mark and do it for free, then there is no charge.
We tell him about Mike Anderson's experience.
He felt he had no choice. He wanted to travel with his kids, and in order to do that, he had to pay a fee so they could all sit together. That doesn't sound fair.
At the end of the day, the plane is not going to leave if parents are not sitting with their young children.
Makes you wonder, what's the point of the seat selection fee?
When people are being asked to pay for earbuds or food or their baggage now or their seat selection, they wonder, what's next? Coin-operated bathrooms? It seems it's getting to that point.
Well, I think that's an exaggeration. I know what you're talking about there, but I think that's an exaggeration.
There's fatigue, though, right? There's fatigue with this.
Well, we're certainly not going in that direction, that's for sure.
Mike says the family that flies together sits together, so he'll keep paying seat selection fees. But he's not taking WestJet's policy sitting down.
When I see something that appears to be unfair, I like to stand up and make it right. Canada, it's time to tell the airlines to stop taking us for a ride. What's Canada's dumbest charge?
The seat selection charge! Boo!
You're fighting back.
Hey ho! Hey ho! This paper charge has got to go!
Our countdown continues with more dumb charges.
Canadians feel this is a cash grab.
Are you fed up with a dumb charge? Tell us about it on Twitter and Facebook. We're counting down the 5 dumbest charges in the country. Fees that you say bug you the most.
We've checked out Ticketmaster fees and airline seat selection fees. So what's landed in third place? A bank charge that a lot of you would like to see withdrawn. ATM fees.
Hey Canada, I'm Lisa Witz from Binbrook, Ontario. And I hate bank fees, especially ATM fees.
Yep, this quiet rural town is about to wake up to Lisa's beef. ATM fees. At the country fair, Lisa's giving an earful.
I think they're dumb.
Yeah.
I think we're paying too much. And
Definitely.
They take your money, they make money on your money, and then they charge you to use your own money.
That's right.
It just makes no sense, right?
It's no wonder these fees have people upset. Even when you use your own bank's ATM, you can still be charged a fee. Lisa's a Scotiabank customer. The closest branch for her, a 25-minute drive.
sometimes I just can't make it. I've got kids, they need money, so I have to use another bank's ATM.
And And it all adds up. We shell out about $400 million every year in ATM fees. Lisa calls up the bank with the ATM she often has to use, TD, to find out why they're charging so much.
Thank you for calling TD Easy Line.
The TD rep's got a technical explanation.
So, because you're not using a Scotia machine, it networks through TD to Scotia?
But listen to this.
Do you think that's fair?
No, I don't.
So you think it's a dumb charge too then?
Oh, absolutely.
And when she calls her own bank,
Just really to get you to use the Scotia Bank machine?
My thoughts are I want to keep my money in a mattress at home.
we want to know why ATM fees are so high. So we're at the Canadian Bankers Association, speaking to spokesperson Maura Drew-Lytle.
Canadians think ATM fees are a dumb charge.
The reason they're there is banks put their ATM networks in place for the use of their customers, and there's a lot of expenses involved.
We spoke to a woman, Lisa, who lives in a small town, and to get to her bank, she has to drive 25 minutes. So instead, she uses another bank's ATM.
Then she might consider banking with that bank that's in her town.
Easy to say, but Lisa's got all of her accounts with Scotiabank, so making the switch, not that easy. And she's not alone in the fight. The NDP has called on the government to cap ATM fees at 50 cents.
On average, the real cost of processing a transaction today is estimated to be around 36 cents.
That's in the States. Hard to believe it'd be so much higher here.
Canadians are paying $2, $3, $4, $5 and more to use an ATM here.
I mean, we understand that nobody likes to pay fees, but it's
and
also...
they don't like to feel gouged. That's the thing. This fee is so high.
You know, you have to look at what kind of value do I think I'm getting from my banking.
You're accessing your own money, and the banks are charging you for it.
You have access to ATMs all across the country. You can use them all around the world.
But at the fair...
This is how I feel when I use another bank's ATM. Feel like I'm getting dinged.
That's not the only bank fee that has a lot of you angry. Clocking in at number 2 on our countdown, paper fees.
Hi Canada, how you getting on? My name is Jason Card, coming to you from beautiful St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. Canada's dumbest charge is the fee that we pay for paper bills and bank statements. All this is proof that I received a service. You can't charge me for that.
He's ticked because a few years ago, the big telecommunications companies started charging most customers about $2 to send a bill. Others charge even more. Most major banks ding you for some statements, too.
It's just a cash grab, and it's unfair.
So how much cash are Canadians shelling out? Could be up to $700 million a year.
This is ridiculous. I'm calling an intervention.
Now, put your hands together and welcome to the fabulous and talented Jason Card!
You know, I pay $2 a month to TD and to Bell just to get my paper statements from them. $2 a month. Why would you pay to find out how much you owe? That's like your girlfriend charging you for cuddles.
Welcome to TD Canada Trust Easy Line.
Jason wants his bank to stop charging him extra. TD says one way to avoid it, upgrade his account.
There's an account plan called TD All Inclusive, but the monthly fees in that case is higher.
Oh, so I can double my monthly banking costs to get paper bills for free.
That's a no-go. They tell him to go with electronic statements to avoid the fee.
Welcome to Bell Mobility.
Same story over at Bell.
I will email you your bill at no touch.
Are you with me? Are you tired of getting nickeled and dimed by corporations?
Better believe it.
Hey ho! Hey ho! That paper charge has got to go! Hey ho! If you thought there was a chance you could get rid of that charge, you think it should be removed?
Of course.
I think it's my right to have the information, live information, sent to me, so I don't know why I'm getting charged.
So how do companies that charge extra justify it to customers like Jason? When it comes to the big banks, the ones charging the extra fee won't talk on camera. So, we're back at the Canadian Bankers Association with spokesperson Maura Drew-Lytle.
We spoke to a man in Newfoundland, Jason, and he was told he'd have to double the service charges he pays just to avoid a fee he doesn't think he should have to pay in the first place.
And he should talk to his bank and see what options are available to him, because there are accounts where you do not have to pay a fee to receive these.
But it's not just Jason. Canadians feel this is a cash grab.
This is to try and keep costs low for all Canadians and for all bank customers.
If your bank statement costs you, stomp your feet. If you're getting financially nailed, buy bank statements in the mail. If your bank statements cost you, stomp your feet. Newfoundlanders and Labradorians, they're a musical people. They love a good chant. If you're unhappy with your cell bill, clap your hands.
But there is some happy news for Jason. Recently, the federal government stepped up, passed new legislation. And now phone companies aren't supposed to charge you. But the banks still can.
If the banks really cared about going paperless, then why send so much junk mail? This happens across the country every day.
Well, it's common business practice for businesses to send information to customers.
Isn't it a bit hypocritical to, on the one hand, say go green and then all the banks are going to send you all this material?
Some of it could be required information that they need to send you when there's changes to accounts. They're required
Well, it's about
to send by
signing
mail.
up for a movie card to get points. It's about taking out a new credit card. They're basically marketing and sending out all this paper. But on the other hand, they say, but we want to be green. Save your $2 and bank online.
If I had to summarize the answer, I think it's double talk.
Hey ho! Hey ho! This paper charge has got to go!
Sing it loud, Canada. Let's hear you across in all provinces, especially in central Canada. It's flat, the echo will carry.
Hey ho! Hey ho! This paper charge has got to go! Hey ho! Hey ho!
When we come back,
You people are bandits. You make me pay for a service that I have no choice to use.
we zero in on Canada's dumbest charge.
We love your tweets. Keep them coming. Use hashtag #DumbCharge. You sent us hundreds of nominations for dumb charges. We narrowed the list to 5.
And counted them down to your pick for the dumbest charge. Bell's touchtone fee.
Hi, Canada. Welcome to Oakville, Ontario. I'm Selma. This is Buddy. I know I have Canada's dumbest charge. And Buddy agrees with me. Come on in and I'll tell you why. Did you know that Bell charges $2.80 a month for touchtone service? It's a money grab because in this day and age, you have no choice but to use touchtone service. Any phone call you make, press 1 for English, 2 for French. It makes me crazy.
No wonder Selma Shackner's had enough, because when you order a home phone, touchtone's what you get. It's the only option.
How can they justify charging for touchtone service when we have no choice but to use touchtone service?
In fact, it's been over 40 years since Bell started upgrading from phones like this to this.
This fee is an antiquated fee. It's done, it's finished.
So how much does that extra fee bring in for Bell? We figure more than $80 million last year alone.
You know, I have a very strong sense of what is correct and what isn't correct. And as far as I'm concerned, this is not the correct way to handle your customers.
Selma gives Bell a ring.
I don't want to pay this charge. What are my choices?
You really don't have a choice, sweetie, because the CRTC says it has to be on the bill so people are aware that it's there. If it was up to our choice, we'd have it as a hidden cost. Going forward, it's all about the bottom dollar, right?
You people are bandits. You make me pay for a service that I have no choice to use.
Check out what the Bell guy tells her next.
If you could probably get half of the customers of Bell to all stand up and say, look, we don't want to be charged this anymore, maybe Bell might consider probably doing something about it.
Okay. So maybe what I will do is I will start a campaign to get rid of this dumb charge.
I will be one of those people that will sign up for that because I honestly think that it's a ridiculous charge as well.
Okay, so if I start a campaign to get rid of this dumb charge, you'll vote for me?
Sure would.
Okay, it's a deal. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Can you imagine? The Bell employee agreed with me. I'm feeling pumped. I'm feeling okay. Let's get out there. Let's get people voting. Let's get this charge off.
Selma and Buddy hit friendly territory in their Oakville hood to drum up support.
Let's get the word out. I think Canada's dumbest charge is $2.80 a month from Bell for touchtone service.
It's a ripoff. That's what it is. It's a total ripoff.
Well, if you have no choice, then you're being hijacked.
To get the official line, we call Bell.
Hi, it's Erica Johnson calling from Marketplace.
Bell won't come on camera, but tells us the $2.80 fee is part of the cost of Bell home phone service. Now, no one's making Bell charge extra, and since they can't charge their rotary phone customers for touchtone, the government requires them to show the fee as a separate charge.
Get rid of this dumb charge.
It's absolutely not necessary.
I fight a lot of things. My mother was like that too. My mother was very principled.
Go, Selma, go!
My mother would be proud of me. Good job, buddy. Let's go home.
Yep, you voted loud and clear. Bell Canada has Canada's dumbest charge. So what will the phone company do? We're on hold, still waiting for an answer. Think you can trust the products on drugstore shelves?
I'm flabbergasted.
Think again. We investigate popular over-the-counter remedies licensed by Health Canada.
Take one, wait 30 minutes. Here we go.
Why you could be wasting your money.
Yeah. That's definitely a bite.
Even putting your health at risk.
If a parent reached for this hoping that it would give their child relief from a fever, would that worry you?
Yes.